Does he look like he could campaign for the presidency again?
No, he doesn't, but he will. But he will run again, Jesse, because he is so stubborn. Just look at the episodes in his life where Afghanistan, his general said, can't pull out this fast. Like, it will be a disaster. He does it anyway. 1980s, his campaign staff is begging him, do not say you marched in the civil rights movement. And yet he says it despite his staff telling him not to. He's stubborn. So he will run again, but no, he's clearly not capable.
An interesting take there from Kayleigh McEnany, who said Joe Biden will run again for president because he's stubborn. The former White House press secretary and now Fox News contributor provided examples of when the president goes against his team. She said he won't listen to his aides, who could tell him not to run in the next presidential election in 2024. While his actual approval numbers are low, Biden still remains the favourite Democrat nomination for 2024, especially when it comes to a hypothetical showdown between him and Donald Trump. But there is no denying that age is a problem. Joe Biden will turn 80 years old next month. In 2024, he will be 82 years old. And if he won a second term, he would finish in 2028 at 86 years old. The midterm elections will take place next week, and after those critical races, President Biden would likely make his decision on if he wants to run for a second term. But next year, the race is on and his campaigning will start. The campaigning is incredibly taxing. It's hard work, it's a lot of hours, a lot of travelling, and a lot of showing face. The question begs, does an 80-year-old president have it in him, have the energy to put himself through that? So what's going to stop the president from throwing his hat in the ring again? Well, Kayleigh McEnany says just one thing, his embattled son, Hunter.
That is the only thing that can stop him. The singular thing is his family. If the House investigations ramp up and Hunter Biden comes to the forefront, and we know there's so much there and we've only scratched the surface, the interest of his family is the only thing that could get him to step aside, I think. But then he loses the pardon power, doesn't he, to pardon his son, Hunter Biden, if he's no longer
Well, you got to
the
pardon him before he goes out the door.
While the public has been slowly drip-fed information on Hunter Biden's personal and professional scandals, Republicans exposed a new scandal last week. Senators Chuck Grassley and Ron Johnson have shared 200 pages of bank records related to Hunter Biden and James Biden's business dealings with US Attorney David Weiss, who is investigating the president's son. Agents investigating Hunter Biden have said that they have enough sufficient evidence to charge him with potential tax crimes and making a false statement in relation to the purchase of a firearm, but so far, nothing has happened. The records link Hunter's businesses to Chinese energy firm CEFC, which has been known to potentially have ties to the Chinese Communist Party. They believe that these 200 pages of bank records need to be a part of the investigation in order to show that the president's son has extensive links to foreign governments and questionable foreign nationals posed counterintelligence and extortion concerns. If the Republican Party wins back control of the House next week, Hunter Biden will become a target. GOP members have vowed to subpoena him and hold a hearing into his scandals. Texas Senator Ted Cruz weighed in on Hunter Biden's connections to Ukrainian and Chinese officials.
If Hunter Biden was just a regular guy who struggled with addiction, it wouldn't be a matter of public interest. The reason it is a matter of public interest is there is significant and, in fact, overwhelming evidence that Hunter Biden was actively involved in official corruption with his father, Joe Biden, and that involves both Ukraine and the natural gas company Burisma that paid Hunter Biden $83,000 a month when he spoke no Ukrainian and knew nothing about oil and gas, and his father was actively doing favors on behalf of the oligarch who was paying Hunter Biden, and likewise China, communist China, paying Hunter Biden and his family over $5 million, including, we now know, 10% for the big guy, 10% for Joe Biden.